Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to Barovia. Welcome back to the Domains of Dread. Welcome back to Ravenloft, and welcome in to you, beautiful raiders. Hello, a massive shout out and thank you to our good friends GM Workshop. I hope you had a fantastic session, and hello everybody. It's an absolute pleasure to see you all in. Thank you for those follows. Keep an eye on your Twitch whispers later. We'll be giving you an invitation to our followers Discord where you can share your projects, any arts that you've got going on, chat about D&D. Alicia, thank you for the sub. It's good to see you, my friend. We miss you. Okay, so everybody, let us jump into things here. We are playing Barovia and Beyond. Thank you, Astronomical. Actually, I'm going to shout out all of these follows because they went flying by and I missed a couple of them. So, a massive thank you. Ra Monkey, Tuesdev, Johnny Ree, Astro Minimal, and Hood23. Thank you so much, everyone, for those follows. Like I say, I'll give you a shout for the Discord later on. Good timing, my friends, because we have a giveaway today. Let me get that set up and rolling whilst you're all here. We have a giveaway from our good friends at CZRPG. We're going to be giving away some Barovian goodness, as they are a multiple best-selling member of the DM's Guild and are currently getting everything rolling on their own Patreon. Get yourself some amazing maps and materials for your games from the incredible Christian and everyone at CZRPG, which is over here. Boom. There it is. Okay, now let us jump into things here. Round 2. Good to Robojax. Good to hear it. Good to see you, mate. Okay, so let me get this round up here and going. Sorry, I forgot to turn it on. In all of the chit-chattery with these lovely people that you see on your screen, I forgot to turn it down. It's alright. I'll get it sorted. Now.
Don't blame us now.
I just did. Is that okay? Now,
No!
I apologise. Actually, I apologise more because your camera's the only one I didn't sort, apparently.
Not lying. My camera's what?
Your camera's the only one I didn't sort, but you look lovely. It's just, you know, you're just missing 5mm. It's okay. Okay,
somewhere.
First things first, let me do the giveaway for the beautiful people out here in chat. Then I shall come and deal with the beautiful people on my screen, okay? Deal? Deal?
Fair.
Deal? Dark Lord deal? You know, any little wheelings and dealings? Esmeralda's way ahead of you. She can learn you in the ways of making deals with the Dark Lords. Okay. Dramatic music stop. Dun 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 dun. Sorry everyone, I'm dashing around and being silly. Okay, I hope everyone is doing very, very well. Welcome in. I would like to say a massive thank you not only to you fine raiders and subscribers and followers and all of the wonderful people that we see out there, but also to the fantastic players that I have arrayed beneath me here, and also because we are enjoying nice sounds and music and things as we like to do in our games. You should also have a chance at doing that as you head on over to Sirenscape.com. Hey gosh! And you can also enjoy all of the fine things that they have on offer. Amazing music, amazing sound effects, lots of very good atmospheric stuff for your games. You can try it for a 30-day free trial, and if you wish to continue after that, you can become a Super Siren subscriber and get access to all of that good stuff for your tables, be they in person or scattered across the world like we are. We were just chatting before we came on camera. Here we have Japan, Vietnam, the UK, and the US. We do like our games. Our Thursday games are very international. The lunchtime game is New Zealand, Japan, and the US. So yeah, we got the globe covered. We got the globe covered here, and we hope that you are willing to sit back, have a relax, and enjoy some existential terror as we are in Barovia. But hey, the maps. And I was thinking about this with the map when I came back to the map here before. The maps are very sunny and nice. could be a bit gloomier, this map, I think. But hey, this is what we've got. This is what we've got. John, stop nattering, chit-chattering, and start the giveaway. Here it comes, folks. When you see it in chat, like that. Haha, got it. Yes, there it is, folks. Everyone, exclamation mark enter for your chance to win a fantastic piece of D&D paraphernalia from the incredible CZRPG. Do jump in there and check that out. Also, you may be admiring certain pieces of art that we have on the screen here. 3 out of the 4, 3/4 of them. Urk is a very new addition to our game, and is as such is just slumming it with the Acquisitions Inc. art, which is not a bad substitute, to be fair. But we will be sorting that out before too long. But Edgar, Esmeralda, and Asara have beautiful pieces of art from our very, very talented friend Emma at Emma City Arts. Let me shout her out over here. Streamlabs is being slightly sluggish. You've got this. You've got this, Streamlabs. Hang in there. Hmm? Oh, yeah. There's me trying to do the freaking Curse of Strahd. We're not playing Curse of Strahd. We were playing Curse of Strahd. It's the same characters. That's what confused. That is a giant piece of pizza. Okay. Boom. Second time's lucky. There it is. It's not being sluggish at all. Not being sluggish at all. I am being an idiot. Yes, there you are. I succumbed to the pressure. It is now Babat, not BB-Art. Yes. Barovia and Beyond, the art by our wonderful friend Emma over there. Emma City Art on Twitter. Check them out and treat yourself to some bloomin' marvellous art. That's what you want. Jump in there and get it. And it is spectacular. I'm just going to big up Esmeralda here because this is the most recent and it's fabulous. Attack of the 60-foot woman. Is it 60 foot? How many feet was it? 90 feet? I can't remember. Anyway.
A true size at last. I've been a kaiju this whole time.
Cower before me, mortals. Okay. I'd be interested in getting in contact with Emma and the art of my new campaign, Dutch Dungeons. Please do. She's very talented and very nice.
So good.
Okay, if you've seen our Chacenta's Tyranny game, she is playing in that. And you can enjoy her face. Right, okay, now, as we do, Stephanie, I apologize. Your face for the pizza. Let me sort this camera for you because it's distracting. As are you, darling. Distracting. How's the DM supposed to concentrate?
Due to the pizza, I'm sure.
Yes, an American pizza to a boy in Japan is quite distracting. Has to be said. Oh, right.
I'm so sorry.
Not at all. I'm joking. Thank you, everyone, for jumping in the giveaway. Best of luck to you all. We'll be drawing that at the end. If you cannot stick around to the end, we are aware that time zones are a thing and that you have already enjoyed the fine workings and machinations of GM Workshop. Yes, he is an evil tyrant. You can, if you need to, be on your way. Kyle from Plano Dallas. Hello, sir. A pleasure to see you, as always. You can make your merry way if you wish, and we will be sending little whispers, little Twitch whispers, if you are the winner, as he said, drinking. Slurp. No, I'm not going to wait till one of you are talking. I am just going to take a drink break mid-sentence. That's what I'm doing. Right, now, everyone, we are here in Barovia. Last time we were here, in particular, let's get a bit more pinpoint on this. We were up here atop Yester Hill. Okay, Yester Hill. 4 of us, but that's including the dragon. 3 of our characters were atop Yester Hill. Where is Esmeralda? If I pan the map a little bit...
I hid you real good.
Yes, very poorly hidden on the edge of the tree line.
Poorly hidden, how dare you?
There is Esmeralda's unconscious...
No, I did my
red
best.
was a fashion choice. It was worth it.
Unconscious corpse? No, we shall see. It's just a copse of trees. Now, as we are getting into things here, let us catch up and have a quick chit-chat about all the things going on here. By the way, I talked about Sirenscape. There are other things I should talk about. There are other sources of music available for your games, and you should check them out on YouTube, and you should download them, you should get them in your games, and they're all royalty-free, and you can enjoy them for your leisure. And if you want to figure out where they are, the links for all of those amazing channels are over on our YouTube VODs. That is the link over there. There's a YouTube, there's a Twitter, and there's an Instagram, brand new this week. Yes, indeed. So if you would like to give any of those a follow, please do so, and you can catch up with all of the bits and bobs that are going on. But if you want to get information before everyone else, if you want to get the sneak peeks, if you want to get the down low before it goes out into the wide world, that is where that follow and that followers Discord comes in, because everything that we announce is there. There you got the sneak peeks on all of the amazing guests that we have coming up next month. Satine Phoenix et al. Rather a spectacular lineup, which we're very excited about. Stop eating on stream, I'm getting hungry. says the audience. That wasn't even me that time. I am also getting hungry, but I
need the energy. We're fighting.
Not anymore. You won. Kinda.
Shh, John.
Oh, sorry. Under the bus. Barovian horse-drawn carriage bus. Sorry. Now, yes, those are the links over there, folks. If you want to give any of those a follow, that would be very nice, and it would be always lovely to see you. Big shout out to the VOD squad as well, catching up with our adventures whenever they get the chance. If you want to see the campaign that I apparently mistakenly thought this was, do check out the Curse of Strahd VODs over there. If you want to see what happened before this. This is a new campaign, so if you're just jumping in, do not worry. We're just getting rolling with this new campaign. Just started at the end of last year. But this is carrying on from the aftermath of what happened after Curse of Strahd. So there may be slight spoilers for Curse of Strahd, I guess, because you can observe one way it could finish if you're watching this. But yes, it is a homebrewed Ravenloft campaign. But at the moment we're still in Barovia, which is why some locales and things may seem familiar. Now, that said, let us jump in to the meat and potatoes of all of this. Yes, you are atop Yester Hill. You are sneaking up past all the burial mounds. You see them stutted around the side of the hill there, of the old barbarian tribes that used to live here. It was, Edgar, as you have heard, passed down through the ages, through your families and the tribespeople of your Mapak forest folk, the distinct honor to be buried here at this hill. Now, that was because the Gulthias tree stands atop it, and you have glimpsed this from afar. It is beyond the stone circle where you're currently standing. The Gulthias tree, which these evil druid Mapaks, that are, the side splinter faction, if you will, of the forest folk, when Strahd, came rolling into the valley and laid waste and took over everything, he schismed your people. They broke into two types. The Ladies of the Fanes, the Archfae, excuse me. Slip of the tongue. Ignore that. The Archfae that you used to worship and that your group still does, the Archfae were defeated and their sites were desecrated and they were driven off. And your people slunk off into the forests to mourn the loss of your goddesses and to try and carry on the old ways as best you could. Whereas this other faction, these barbarians, these druids, these berserkers, worshipped Strahd as their new god. And it is those peoples, those druids that we found here at Yester Hill, doing some kind of ritual around a mass effigy of Strahd himself, made of stone and earth and wicker kind of woodwork as well. And you leapt into action with spells, not quite realizing the radius of the area affected, and as Asara was also swept up in Edgar's maelstrom, but it was all good. And you took the fight to them. Giant centipedes erupted from the ground and leapt at the berserkers as they ran, yelling blood-curdling cries into battle. Axes clashed, spells flew. Urk went invisible and snuck up and stuck a dagger in the druid's foot and tried to set fire to the statue in the rain, which was not a good idea, but never mind. But unfortunately, the ritual was completed, and as the statue burst apart, from inside lumbered a giant tree blight with a green glowing crystal embedded in its chest. The crystal that you were looking for to return to the winery so that they could bring fertility back to their lands and grow the grapes and drown the sorrows of Barovia once more. Now, as you took the battle to them, and this massive tree blight was swatting giant centipedes aside, crushing them into goo, and did some very nasty damage on Urk as well, as it bound him up in his roots and took a wee nibble on him. A little bit of goblin in the morning, always a good way to start the day. And you finally managed to beat it back and were fighting bravely, and the berserkers and druids, once the tree blight had come out of the statue, legged it. They just wanted to see what happens. They were like, run away, go, go, go. And they all ran off. And Esmeralda, we will cut to you briefly here. You, having slipped on the wet grass and brained yourself on the rocks down below.
As anybody.
were being hidden in the tree line by Asara and Edgar very poorly.
Thanks, guys. I think.
And
poorly.
It was very, very poorly.
A single twig across your face. And
There's a
strategically
tea leaves here,
place
man.
sleeves over your eyes.
If they can't see me, if I can't see them, they can't see me. That's how it works, right?
Yes.
You're disguised as a Roman Catholic piece of art. Now, and as you were lying there, this incessant drumming on your forehead brought you back to consciousness as water dripping from the trees above in this non-stop rain drummed against your forehead and brought you back to consciousness. And you sat up quickly, but then immediately slunk back down again as you saw creatures like Edgar, Mapak, but much wilder looking, with ragged clothes and mud caked into their fur and whiskers, and all of them gathered along the tree line very close to you, but luckily out of sight, looking up at the hill where lightning crashes illuminated the scene, and you saw a silhouette of this giant creature thrashing about, and then it stopped, still, and then slowly keeled backwards, and there's an almighty crash as it slammed into the giant boulders ringing the top of the hill, and was no longer visible. When that happened, the Mapaks all around you cried out in dismay and fear. How could their effigy, how could this creature that they had summoned in the name of Strahd, with Strahd's power behind it, be defeated? Something's wrong. Something's very wrong. And they scattered off into the forest, allowing you, having listened and waited to make sure everything was calm and truly gone, to slink up the rain-soaked hillside, twixt the burial cairns towering 10 feet above you, again illuminated now and then by flashes of lightning, but further away now. Whilst the ritual was happening, these lightning flashes were all hitting the stone circle, channeling power into this effigy. But now it's become just a natural storm. The sky illuminated, and as you quickly make your way up to the cut between the giant stones ringing the top of the hill and creep in, you see your friends gathered round. And in the center of the ring, Edgar, cradling his little campestry friend, Sporlax, who is sobbing beyond consolation. He was my only friend. I'm sorry, Edgar, you too. He was my only friend. And he's gone. He's gone, but I know he'll be waiting. I'll find my way. He just like trails off into like sobs and just big snotty boogers hanging out of his mushroom face. So, on that note, let us have a quick hi hello to you fine folks here. Who are you? Who are you playing? And where are they at right now? Edgar.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mason, and I'm playing Edgar Phelan, the Spore Druid Mapak. And currently, he's very pleased as he is one step closer towards his mission, but still knowing there is much to be done ahead. So he's still preparing for what's to come.
Indeed. Okay. Esmeralda, you good self.
Hello, it's me. My name is Mary, and I play Esmeralda Davenier, the Blazing Vistani Battlemaster. How am I doing? I spent the last session unconscious in a bush. And I've just woken up, and I now see a sobbing mushroom. So that's my life right now.
Just a quick aside before we go into the latter half of these introductions. Anyone wants to do a perception check and try and find just where Master Hamster Order is hidden? Please feel free.
Wait, do I know?
Spectacular.
Can I even look for anybody? I don't know what's going on.
You just do a perception check. Perception. Sorry, Master Hamster Order. It's just a great name. Welcome. And Coldick Steelskin. Welcome in. That's a good adventure name. Okay. Urk. Hey, Pops.
Hi, my name's Matt. Today I'm playing Urk, who is a Goblin Drake Warden of the Silver Dragon Order.
Indeed.
Where is my character at the minute? So my character is laying down in the mud, absolutely covered in rain and blood, and trying to pick splinters out of his ribs.
Noted. All right. And last but not least, Sarabelle.
Hi, my name is Sarabelle. I am a sneaky rogue drow hidden as an elf. And I am currently wondering how Marin is doing, because I want you to know, Marin, that even though I hid you poorly, I insisted on doing it. And everyone's like, no, John said nothing's gonna happen, it's fine. And I'm like, lies, I must hide her. And then I rolled like a 6 or something, and I was like, I must attempt to hide her.
I appreciate the effort.
Indeed, the intention.
I'm still in one piece as far as you can see, as far as I can tell. I hope that's true. I guess we'll find out. What kind of bleach did you put over my eyes? Am I blinded?
They don't stick or anything. They're just like autumn.
I'm just like, it's not poison ivy or anything, right?
No. If I got a nat 1, maybe.
Okay.
Esmeralda, you stumble through, and again, these stones are massive. The scale of this map is ridiculous. We had a new map thanks to the wonderful people over at the Dragna Carta Reddit for Curse of Strahd. There's a beautiful map they have created. You should use it if you're running this encounter. I see nothing. Bad luck. Enoch Pratt, hello friends to you too. Well, friend, I guess single. Unless you are 3 kobolds in a trench coat. Anyway, now, so yes, Esmeralda, as you stumble through this kind of cut, muddy, slippery, difficult terrain kind of thing going here, these 20-foot black stones rising up above you, you can see your friends gathered yonder.
I don't see anything on the way, by the way. I rolled an 11.
No problem.
It's fine.
So, yep. 4. Oh, wow, even more. All right. So, as you make your way to the center, you do find a ramp kind of leading up to the raised area where your friends are gathered amongst some ancient stones that look more local, more original to the hills makeup, shall we say. As you are making your way through that cut, you saw across the far side of the ring, again, another gap in the stones, and beyond that, a gigantic black tree up against the sky. The scene is yours, my friends.
Everybody okay?
Might I ask that for you?
Oh,
Yeah,
hi.
good morning.
Sorry about that. It's quite slippery. These hills, that loose gravel. I did overhear some very strange things, though. There were some attacks that came by. Something about an effigy. Is that what you were dealing with while I was out? Also, is Borlax all right?
He will be fine eventually.
Grief.
Grief indeed.
But
Grief.
they succeeded in summoning the Gothias tree, but Sporlax.
Okay, the tree yonder is the Gulthias tree. That was some hideous monster that they created.
Got it. Cap. Okay. They created a hideous monster.
Oh, I see.
Take 2.
Let's retcon that, shall we?
Giant centipede comes in with a clapperboard.
Take 2. I believe the druids called him Winter Splinter, but it appeared to be an old friend of Sporlax, whom seemed to have been sent back to Prismia now, where Sporlax belongs.
Wait, this is attacked you, and it was his friend.
Isn't that right, Spot? Never mind. Let me ask him right now. He said,
No, it's all right. No, they did something to him. They corrupted him with their stupid druid magic. Your druid magic's nice, Edgar. There's a stupid druid magic.
"Thank you
Bastards.
for the clarification, Spoilax."
You wait till Sibylna gets here to this. She'll tear them to pieces.
Oh, use the help.
I'm
What was that?
sure she
Sorry,
will.
you have to speak up through the wind and rain.
Let's hope she does.
Oh, better. Thank you.
Now, Esmeralda, during your slumber, look what we have received. And Edgar will show Esmeralda the bead of the mountain of the Lady of Fates.
Got it.
You don't have that yet. You have.
Oh, don't have that one?
The
No,
greenstone
you
thing
got
then.
you got the green stone from the
From
vineyard,
the-
the power
yeah.
gem.
Yeah.
The same one
Okay.
the same one that Baba Lysaga was using to animate her hut. So yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Found be very happy to see that.
So, you replaced with the green gem.
Wow.
Yes, the stone circle that was once the most sacred site of the Lady of the Mountain Thane is this stone circle that is gathered around the top of the hill here. So, Edgar, if you want to look at that properly,
Yes.
there might be something forthcoming.
Yes. Okay. After Edgar hands Esmeralda the gem for the winery, yeah, Edgar's gonna take a look around the ruins of this mountain site, looking for, I guess, clues, hints.
See what you
towards-
can find.
Yeah.
Okay. As Edgar starts to do that, Eric, what are you doing?
So Urk's been actually quite badly injured in the battle, so he's still laying on the floor. So as that conversation goes on, he sort of rolls to his side and vomits on the floor like black bile, and sort of tries to pull himself up, but sort of slumps back against the rock. It's just taking a moment to sort of
Your
relax.
your draconic companion, Blue, comes up to you and kind of like just like nudges you, and says in
Ow.
draconic, "Look, at least we defeated the creature. Another of Strahd's minions destroyed."
Yeah, his presence is less. I feel it.
It's
Why
good
did they follow him?
power, false promises, could be many things, but at least we are back at it. It feels good, huh?
Urk just sort of lays back and breathes out, and his breath comes out while the rain patters on his leather armor.
And there's just a plump as Blue just plumps down on his haunches and again just extends a wing over you. His
Oh.
umbrella.
So cute.
Asara's gonna be like, let's see if we can do something about that. Having witnessed her like vomit blood and other stuff, and I'm going to search like pack bodies for potential. I mean, for anything, but what I'm looking for is like some healing potion or something.
Can I help you with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
As Edgar is rummaging around, Edgar whispers some more words towards Urk and casting Healing Ward for 14 hit points. Little something, something.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Yes, you feel that healing energy wash through you, Urk, and feel a good deal better for it. As Edgar almost kind of does that absent-mindedly, continues into these ancient monoliths, standing around the torn section of ground where the tree blight ripped itself free of the roots that were dug down into the earth. And Edgar, as you make your way into the center of that circle, all of you see a dull blue light start to glow and almost worn so thin that you could barely see them anymore. Just the weather just taking its toll on the stone of these menhirs. These spiral patterns, rudimentary animal shapes, barely visible from the natural undulations of the rock surface, become very, very clear as they start to glow with a soft blue light. Reaching out from where Edgar crossed the boundary of the circle all the way around to the one that's embedded in amongst those black stones of the outer wall that the druids had raised. You see, again, these various geometric shapes, these spirals. The animals look, now that they're in more detail, they look like wolves. But Asara, you kind of cock an eyebrow as you see some of them are clearly walking on two legs. And Edgar, as you step into the center of the circle, all of you see a mist, not as cloying and threatening as those just across the way, because you're right here at the edge of the domain of dread here. So the wall of mist is right off the edge of the hill here. But this is different. This is something a bit more ethereal, a bit more friendly, as it slowly rises up and lazily curls around Edgar. You see your Mapak Druid friend stop still. His hands go limp at his sides. He just stands there with the rain bouncing off that mushroom hat. The Sporlax on top is just like just settles down into his little place and like puts his own hat flush with Edgar's, so it just like seals the top. I think if you ever investigate, I think Sporlax has hollowed out the interior of the hat and has like a little living room and things in there.
Oh.
But then you get the
You
terrifying
can feel
sight
him
of
like
him.
upstairs neighbors just tuk, 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 tuk.
She's got a whole sound system for weekends.
Oh my god.
Turn it down, Sporlax. It's like your teenage son. It's like, fuck off. Don't come in here. Now, as none of you can see what's happening, particularly because you're all behind Edgar, relative to where he's standing. But Edgar, if they could see you, they would notice that your eyes are just shining pools of that same blue light. And you are no longer aware of the surroundings that you just vacated. The giant black ring of stones is gone. The rain has stopped, although a nasty cold wind lashes at the top of the hill, and without the wall of stones you can see far across the Svalek woods, even in the direction where you had just previously seen the walls of mist defining the edge of this realm. You could see beyond that, off to mountains marching off into the distance, snow-capped tops, and vast forests. You see Strahd skulking forward, black leather boots crunching in the stones and dirt, He goes right past you, not paying you any attention at all, as if you're not really there. And behind him you see a small procession of minions shoving and herding a large group of undead. Vampire spawn, made mindless, driven mad by the process of change. Zombies driven and risen up from the graveyards of the Barovian Valley, and from the dead. You see zombies that were clearly created from the dead of war. Soldiers, armor hanging haphazardly off them, massive wounds that must have killed them, but now they're back, parading in eerie silence behind their new Dark Lord. As he processes through, you find yourself almost like tugged and pulled along with them. And they go past this stone circle to the Gulthias tree. The Gulthias tree where all of the most revered members of society were buried. To be buried on this hill close to the Gulthias tree was an absolute honor. The highest you could hope for after leaving this world. At the Gulthias tree itself, you see those at the opposite end of the spectrum. Ironically closest to the tree, but the thieves, the scoundrels, those that had spoken out and done ill against the ladies of the Thanes, hanging in various states of decay from the branches of the tree, cursed to never be consumed by the natural order that the Gulthias tree represents. But that's the natural order that Strahd also understands. He knows what must be done to drive out the Lady of the Mountain Thane, to take away her power, wrench it from her, and make her meaningless. He commands his minions forward, and they start to dig up the ground around where the large black trunk of the tree branches down into the soil. And you see, to your horror, that Strahd is intending to feed these undead to the tree. These travesties against everything the Lady of the Mountain Thane stands for. Basically, your death goddess. Basically, your ancient equivalent of the Raven Queen. Against undeath and all of those unnatural perversions of the natural process. Strahd buried vast quantities of undead around the roots of the Gulthias, which, unknowing, consumed them, was corrupted by them. The Lady of the Mountain Thane's power was stripped away as her most holy of sites was desecrated. Looking happy with the progress, Strahd turns. With a click of his finger, a rent in the air tears open, and a giant horse with a flaming mane and fire bursting from every point that the hooves strike the ground, and coals for eyes, red glowing coals. My trusty mount. These imbeciles can take care of the rest of this. Another lady dealt with, and more power for me. I am the land. I am Barovia. He leaps up onto the demonic steed's back, and they just canter off at first, but then gaining speed faster and faster, and then up into the air above the top of the hill, out over the trees, and back towards the distant castle. as featured here. Now, as Strahd leaves, you feel yourself pulled back towards the center, back towards the ancient stones that were the worship spot of the Lady of the Mountain Thanes. And as you come to a halt back where you started, you feel the rain start to fall down on you again. And you look around, and you see the darkness and the drab top of the hill, the ring of stones back again, and your friends. That's when you become aware of something in your paw. A small bead-like stone. Very similar to the other two on the leather strap around your neck. You have the third bead of the Mountain Fane, which is the final bead from the Ladies 3.
Oh my.
That's perfect with soundscape. It just like stops. It's like,
What
oh
happened?
my.
Well, my friends, seems we have the last bead now.
And Esmeralda, Urk, Asara, as you turn at Edgar's voice, almost invisible but made aware of by just the way the rain's falling, the way it's kind of parting around these strange figures, you see 3 figures standing at Edgar's rear. 3 women. But something otherworldly about their features. And behind them each, a spectral tree. Erupting out of the earth of the stone circle here. And all of you, for the first time, get your first indistinct but proper look at all 3 ladies of the Fanes.
Oh.
From left to right, that is the Forest Fane, the Swamp Thane, and most recent, the Mountain Thane. It was cut off on the screen there, sorry everybody. The big picture. See if I can make that a bit more better for you. No, it's not. Wants to get bigger. Oh, come on. Sorry everybody. See? And as these figures loom behind him like so many Force ghosts, they disappear, looking down on Edgar. And entrusting him with the task of returning them to their power. And the rest of it. Yeah, that was beautiful, Edgar. So, how do you react to that?
Burke spits on the floor.
I'm looking probably at Edgar to see how he reacts because I don't know much about these, and they're clearly very important to him.
Edgar?
Edgar had a very joyous look as to see the visage of the ladies and takes a look down at the beads. Gives a nod. Well, I would say a job well done now. We've hit a milestone, as one would say.
So this is all we need, these three?
Yes. Now, if I'm correct, John, last I heard, need to head to one of the things I needed to do was head to the Amber Temple to get a little more answers with what to do with these beads.
Do you say that?
Mainly asking in person before I say in character.
That was mentioned as a
Yes, okay.
well-known repository of knowledge that would no doubt have some lore that would be pertinent. Yeah.
I see. Yeah. Well, now, what to do with these beads exactly? I believe we could get more answers at the Amber Temple, but
Urk must still be badly injured because he coughs and splutters and almost chokes when you mention the Amber Temple. Urk, you remember that is the mountain installation up high in the peaks to the south that the Order of the Silver Dragon was created to prevent anyone going to. And Blue actually hisses and growls a bit at you, Edgar, and you mentioned the Amber Temple.
Better.
Yeah, she says to you, Urk, in Draconic, now we see their true colours.
Yeah, we must stop them.
What do you say?
Amber Temple!
What are we waiting for?
Tis but a place for me to get more knowledge on the subject. However, before we leave, there is still one more thing I want to see. And Edgar takes a look towards the direction of the Gulthias tree and starts walking down. But beforehand, looks at everyone. Would you all care to join me? I believe you'll find this very interesting.
Just before you go, I've heard tell of the Amber Temple. Do you know its location? Because I might know.
Before I say it in character, I believe I know its location.
You know it's in the mountains to the south, but that's all.
Okay. I know the direction to head.
To the mountains to the west. Yeah, it's well known.
But as far as the exact specifics, I am unaware.
We could lead you there.
Yes. Well, that would be splendid, Eric, if you could.
Follow me. And sort of look over my shoulder at Blue and smile.
He smiles back in the wicked way that only a dragon can. So, Edgar heads off south. You can head down on the map there.
Yes.
I shall get a head start on you. You guys, actually, which map are you guys on? Sorry.
I'm currently
Splash screen?
just.
I'm still on the splash screen. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's get that sorted. Right out.
Okay.
Ugh. Why has it done that? You don't need to see those. Why is it showing all the avatars? No. momentary problem there. Okay. So. Let's scoot on over here. So yeah, the rest of you follow down. You make your way out of the gap in the vast ring of boulders, and you see the track carries on along the ridge of the hill, and you see that vast black tree rising up out of a ring of other slightly less impressive plants there. So everyone, yeah, feel free to head on down that way. Now, Edgar, you know the Delphias tree is rumored to be the oldest living thing in the valley. Far outdating everything else except, perhaps the mountains themselves. Let's just look here. Yes, you make your way down there, and you do see that there are the remains of other blight creatures, vine blights and twig blights that have clearly been destroyed and sacrificed here. And you see, as indifferent as nature is, the Gulthias tree still stretching up to the sky, its black branches clawing at the clouds above. And, Asari, you see there are actually a few bones still attached to ropes and things hanging from the branches, but not like Edgar saw in his vision anymore.
This Gulthias tree is the reason that the Lady of the Mountain's power was drained. It seems Shad used it to desecrate the site.
Is it still desecrated? We need to do something here.
Yes. I do wish to take it down, yes.
Take it down? There's no way to put it back to the way it was? What's the nature of the desecration?
I do not have an exact answer, but this tree shouldn't be here to begin with.
You're the best.
Striding from the smaller trees surrounding the Gulthias tree, you, this time, all see the spectral form of a barrel-chested beast of a barbarian chieftain. And Edgar, Urk, once again you see the figure of Kavan, the chieftain whose spear Urk now carries. And he comes striding forward, looking to all of you gathered around the tree.
Here.
There you go.
Okay, so I pull the spear from my back and offer it to him.
The end first.
Okay. He looms over you.
No, little one. That is now yours.
And as he says it, my fingers wrap around the spear and I draw it closer to me.
Indeed. Keep it close, that you may drive out those who would sully this sacred place. I see.
I look over at Edgar.
I see the spear was chosen wisely. You. I almost entrusted you with this. How could you even consider harming this most sacred of sights? All that it means to your people, our people.
Because of this tree, Strahd was able to grasp his hands around this land. The natural order should be pure freedom. And if it's continued to be controlled by him,
that's why you must return the tree to its natural state.
then how might I do that?
I am a mere warrior, not versed in the way of the ladies of the Thames. Seek out their law. Seek out the teachings of this Vale's history, that it may guide you on what must be done.
Very well.
Discover how to reconsecrate the 3 sacred sites. Then, and only then, shall the necklace speak to you. The beads are the only connection to the ladies of the Thames, as they languish out there beyond those mists. Reconsecrate the sites, and the beads shall lead you to their rightful gods.
How do we find this knowledge? Is it at the temple, the Amber Temple? Is there somewhere else we should go?
I know not. I have given you the means to defeat those who would stand in your way. But the way itself, you must find. I shall stay. Safeguard this tree until you are ready. Then we shall journey together. For this tree is the way. This tree is the portal into the underworld. The way I must tread once my work here is complete. And we shall tread that together. Now, for now, your work here is done.
I see.
How's a dismissal? Let's go.
Yes. We will make our way then. Very well.
And you turn as Blue does laps round the hill keeping an eye on things, I assume. Is that what's happening there, Rick? There's this wormling, this small green dragon just spiraling and just rejoicing in being able to fly and being released from its smoky form trapped in Argon Vostholt. Cheers, Carl. Oh, sorry, roll checks. My bad. Now, as you gather yourselves together, Esmeralda, Asara, I'm afraid these were very simple folk of the land and did not have potions or anything of the like, I'm afraid. A few rudimentary weapons, not very good quality.
No good berries from the druids? Jeez. Terrible druids.
I think they probably wither and die when the druids die. And also, there weren't actually many of them dead. Most of them just ran away.
They could have scattered them behind them to, lighten the lotus they ran to run faster.
Lose the dead weight. Cast off the good berries.
That would do. They're running a pack with a bunch of berries to weigh me down.
True. Okay, so let us bring you back to the main map. Give it a moment, folks, as it comes into focus. Oop. Here you are. You're not there. It lies. Smash cut back to Argon Vostholt. Asara. My friends.
Yes.
Put you over here. Why can't I get you, Esmeralda? Wouldn't let me grab
Will
you.
not be chained.
Aha, gotcha.
I will not be chained.
Good. That's a good mindset to be in.
Too late for that in some ways, though.
Asara, as you're leaving here, you can't help kind of look off to the west, where that vast wall of fog blocks out the edge of the world here. And you can't help but think back to Daggerford and Duchess Moran and wonder how she's doing.
What a callback.
Way back to the start of Curse of Strahd. With that,
Wistfully
with that
looking
screen.
in the distance.
Did you see on the Discord that screenshot that Charlie shared of us in that first ever session?
You guys. So young and innocent.
The first ever stream. 0 overlay. So, do you regard the mists for a while?
Probably do.
For a moment.
Okay.
Morwyn, Shattermast, current mission, da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yes, you remember your fellow Harper agent, Kamaria Shattermast. And you remember those wolf-like carvings and think on your own curse of lycanthropy. And know that she's somewhere. I think it was you, Esmeralda, wasn't it? That had seen her with the werewolves.
It was me.
Yes. What is the link there between the Lady of the Mountain Thane and the werewolves, you think to yourself? As you're standing there looking out through the rain, the odd flash of lightning illuminating the scene, your breath catches in the back of your throat momentarily as you swear for a moment out there in the shifting, ominous mists. You swear for an instant you saw a vast leviathan, a huge dark shape silhouetted amongst the white haze of the mists. Something beyond anything you've ever seen, some vast creature prowling through the mists, just waiting to snap up anyone foolish enough to try and leave. The others call. Sorry, are you coming?
Yes. So that was a vision and it's over now, or do I still see this?
It just ghosted into view and then back out of it, off into the mists again.
Okay.
Quite some distance away.
Yes. And Asara's gonna get up and turn around, but she looks like ghostly, if you will.
That used to be a much nicer view. The module, as written, Strahd comes up here to Yesterhill because he can look out into the mists and he can see his ancestral home. Because there was that connection to his parents' souls beyond the mists that was keeping him in touch with the material plane, the real world. And that's what allowed the Vistani to pass through and for adventurers to blunder in here from time to time. Then a certain cleric of the Raven Clean brought Strahd's parents here into Barovia. And that vision is cut off, as is travel through the mists, even for the Vistani, Esmeralda, as you have heard recently. But anyway, that is all meta stuff that you do not know. Now, as you make your way down from the sides of the hill, those large piles of burial stones around the edge, Esmeralda glares at the one that knocked her unconscious briefly. And you make your way back to your wagon there, Esmeralda?
Yes. I'm staring down the rocks pile the whole time. And probably fall another one that I'm not looking at because I'm looking at the rock pile that I'm angry at. Fall down the hill.
Trip over another one instead.
But I think I'm good with athletics, acrobatics, so I'm sure I managed to catch myself at the end and do like a final finish. It's very
You're good.
intentionally looking.
Alright. So, as you make your way down the hill, where do you plan to go? Please talk amongst yourself. This is as you're walking back through the stones and down towards where the wagon is hidden away.
Well, I guess the lead we have is that temple you mentioned, too, Edgar. You know roughly where it is?
Oak said that he could help us in that search.
Well, do you have anywhere else that seems more promising?
Not that I believe, no. Well, unless we wish to return the gem back to the Monticons.
Well, we should stop by the winery, shouldn't we? I'm very happy to get their gem back.
Yes, they will be most pleased indeed.
Also, what time of day is it, actually?
It's getting pretty late now. As you came...
Back and sleep somewhere safe.
Yeah, right, because you left Argynvostholt. Did you come here straight from the winery, or did you go back to Argyn? You went back to Argynvostholt again, didn't you? Yeah, then
Yes.
That's when you got Urk, right? Yeah. So you travelled from Argynvostholt across to Yesterhill, did this whole encounter, and then have to travel back. So if you're gonna sleep somewhere safe, then you should head back.
Yes. Let us return back for now and rest up. Turns to Urg and sees like Urg probably in pain. The rest seems to be needed.
Yeah, I'm as we're walking back, I'm putting leaves over the wounds on my arms and muttering spells on my arms, trying to heal myself.
Aww.
But it's not working. I look up at Edgar and say, we got a problem. I've
What might that be?
taken a vow that says I can't take you where you want to go.
A vow, you say?
I don't know if you know much of the Silver Dragon, but one of our tenements is we cannot let strangers go to this temple. Basically, it's against our order's values. So this puts me in quite a difficult position.
What
Because
is
obviously,
wrong with the temple?
to be honest, I've never been there myself. I know where it is, but I was a ranger for the order, so I spent my times in the woods and in the mountains. I didn't.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, Urk, I do understand keeping to your values and what you follow. But think about this, right? Would the Order of the Silver Dragon want to make sure there are no remains of Strahd left?
By any means.
We can get closer to that goal if we head to the Ember Temple.
I'm the last
Like
of the order. You ask me to break my vows as the last Silver Dragon.
No,
We have.
not to break it, but I wish you to just ponder on it. Ponder on what you believe you should follow, as, like you said, you're the only member of the Order of the Silver Dragon, which means you make the choices for the Order.
Also, for what it's worth, you were a statue for a long time. There's no guarantee that what's there now is what was there before. Maybe things have changed.
That statement catches Urk off guard. He sort of thinks and looks into the distance.
Sorry to remind you, Steve. Still all very strange.
I forget myself that everyone is gone. Give me the night to think it. We'll speak in the morning.
But of course.
That's fair enough. Go, ponies, go!
As you come off the hill, there is a chill in the air. Some strange noises off in the trees. You see a glimpse. Edgar, Esmeralda in particular. Some glowing white luminescence traveling quickly through the trees off the side of the road, disappearing out of sight behind a thicket of trees, and then appearing again.
See that?
How very mysterious.
You're from these woods. I mean, seen one of these before.
You have. Not familiar to me.
Is it going randomly, or does it seem like it's noticed us?
It's keeping pace with the wagon, but off in the trees. Disappearing, then reappearing. Gone for a while, then reappearing on the other side of the trail, off in those trees. Like mist, silvery mist spilling through, racing through the trees at the same pace as you. And ravens are flying overhead. You're not sure if they're any of the Martikovs or just what it is, but something is out there. And then, Esmeralda, the horses shy and just rear up on their back hooves, spooked by something.
You're not real. What did you sense?
And they stop and they refuse to go forward anymore. And you see, hovering above the road, down between a gap in the trees, against the dark sky, a silvery form, humanoid, its clothes wafting in an unfelt breeze, slowly moving closer towards you. What do you do?
Illusion,
Or weapons.
the enemy, or a friend? What do we think?
Is it probably like what happened to me recently? I'd like to see if it's a friend.
Go with your instinct with this one, for I have no knowledge on this subject.
Asara's gonna put her hand on her crossbow. Not that it'll help if this is a ghost. And is like, hello?
The creature hears you and moves closer. No sound emanating, just drifting down towards the wagon. The horses snort their breath, even though it's not real, clouding,
Had breath in the
steaming
cloud.
in the cold that has embraced this part of the forest. Their hooves ethereally, nervously stomping at the ground as this creature, its hair and clothes wafting around it as if it's underwater, comes closer and closer, and you start to be able to make out more details as it wafts down towards the wagon.
I begin. Oh, the third act plot twist.
Hello, you.
Hello.
You're so spooky.
Hey!
They were terrified. That was great.
I'm so scary.
Is that new hair you have?
Yeah, I got a friend.
Is that Tavanta? Is that Sarah Tavanta? It's different.
No.
Everyone, you may remember I was singing the praises of our artist earlier on. This is she, Ever City Arts. People in chat were saying they want to get in touch with you for their future campaigns. I have to say.
Hello. Please do. My
Mhm.
DMs on Discord are usually open.
And I'm sharing the Twitter there as well. They can get
Oh, thank
shouts in
you.
your
Yeah, Twitter's
direction.
also great.
Yes.
Just
Hello indeed.
scream at me. Hello. Nothing can scare me now.
Kyle is screaming
Is
at
that a
you.
ghost? Ah,
Emma!
Hi, Carl. Hello.
It's
Bolly.
Emma.
Okay,
I have some cool
So
stuff
yes.
for Carl that will be revealed.
you do
some
not
point.
know what is going on, but somehow this spectral version of Lady Vanta Blackspire is descending upon you from the sky. Urk,
Hello.
Edgar, you do not know what this creature is, but Esmeralda and Asara don't seem so bothered as they were a moment ago.
From
Hey.
your perspective, it looks
But it's
like
spooky.
the most terrifying ghost you've ever seen. Everyone's like, hey!
What's up, guys?
Mhm.
Vanta will loom forward and say, hello, friends. It's been quite some time, I believe.
Vanta, how are you? How are you here?
How are you?
I am Not really here. You see, I'm still in Ravenloft, where you left me, where I was trapped by the ritual. However, I have since been able to manifest some, dare I say, Strahd-like abilities, which allow me to traverse the plane in this ghost form. And so I thought I'd come to pay you a visit and also bring you tidings. Dare I say, prophecies. And she says nothing else.
Urk, hearing this, turns to Astara and says, you know her?
Chat is saying, okay, so Strahd is still captured. This is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, do not worry.
Very well.
Thank you for your
This
concern.
is good. Yes.
I like to think.
I see you've picked up some new traveling companions, Vanta says, completely ignoring the fact that she has ominous news. And a new cat.
Oh my god, it's so cute. I want it. So cute.
Go away.
Thank you for maintaining character.
Oh, yeah. I look at Urk and Edgar, and I just sort of smile, and it's horrifying.
Urk sort of smiles back-ish and like sort of steps back away from the ghost.
So Urk, Vanta, Urk, Edgar, Vanta, Edgar,
Yes, they
Vanta.
Vanta.
Vanta, Edgar,
Okay, good.
Vanta, Urk, Edgar. Edgar
Edgar,
Esmeralda.
I love your fungal hat.
Why, thank you. It was gifted to me from the other villagers.
As you
And
say
your
that,
cadence is a song.
as you say that, part of the hat detaches and a small creature bursts up from the surface of the hat. He's like, "Oh bloody hell! It's a fucking ghost!" and then jumps back down again.
Sporlax, don't be rude now.
He's a fucking ghost.
Snorlax.
He's had a rough day.
Mhm. I blame Quincy's
Sounds
charm.
like you've had quite the day.
Vanta, we've had
Time.
quite the life.
Oh, how long has passed?
About a
2
week.
weeks, John. How long has it been?
But it feels like an age.
It does.
Weeks.
It's probably a couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks.
All in.
That is but an age to mine ghost mind. Anyway, it's lovely to meet you all again.
Ghost mind? Or are you projecting?
Call this a ghost form. Like I'm.
Very fetching. I like this sort of flowy underwater thing you've got going on.
Thank you. Yes, I did not have any choice over the aesthetics of this, but they seem to suit my general demeanor fairly well. But
Yeah,
here
that's so
I
far.
am.
Pause a second.
You guys all
Transition.
look.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Vanta,
So,
I hesitate to ask, but what
What's up,
news
Buzz?
do you bring?
yes, of course, I bring grave tidings. Vanta stops.
Yeah, grave cleric.
Do you know what the tidings are?
Oh, and they speak misfortune. Vanta stops again. She drifts around.
A breeze blows you across a little bit. Like, ooh, ooh,
Get caught in the trees.
Right. And from who are these tidings?
From myself, you see. I zoom right up to Asara and I'll say, I will speak them to you now. I have fears that Strahd might be growing in power once more. I don't know how and I don't know exactly why, but I can feel his hold over this land creeping in like mealworms creep into a corpse after burial, slowly bloating it, until it bursts.
You should only be so lucky that Strahd would burst.
I would hope that too. But I don't know if this means anything to you. But if you are attempting to do what I think you are and return Barovia to the material plane, time might be of the essence. Haste! I waft. Hasten yourselves. For a short time, well, as long as I can maintain this form, I will aid you in whatever it is you're doing now. My skills include hovering. And if I'm strong enough, I haven't asked the DM about this, I might still be able to grant you aid from my box of specialists.
So you're here? Are you here, Emma? Are you?
I'm here for a I'm here for a guest spot to help you.
I see.
And I will hope. Well, we'll see. Who knows what will happen in the future?
Urk, feeling braver,
Mysteries
tries to
then.
reach out and touch the ghost.
Ooh, it's like ice water.
Yes, there is. Yeah, the strange shiver goes up your arm, but there is a give. There is a certain amount of corporeal matter there.
Spooky.
Banta, Urk is accompanied by a emerald green dragon that is prowling around, its frills bristling, and a slight hiss emerging from its clenched teeth.
How big is it?
About horse-sized.
Would you rather fight a horse-sized dragon or a dragon-sized horse? Choose your answer wisely.
Osara's gonna totally ignore the question and be like, Vanta, this is Blue. Blue, this is Vanta.
I believe I do speak a little draconic. Dabu-dee-dabu-da. I'm sorry. That was really stupid.
That's quite an unusual. はっきり見えないんだけど、はっきり殺されるでしょ。
I'm actually going to roll to see if Vanta knows any draconic at all. That's a 3. Watashi wa tomodachi desu. He overemphasizes every syllable, including the su. Like, so long.
Urk. It continues in draconic. Urk. I don't like this one bit.
Let's just see where it goes. See where it goes. We're cool.
I like
We're
Kirk.
Though, I suppose maybe this is something similar to the spirit of Argynvost, who prowled the halls of Argynvostholt until the adventurers laid him to rest.
Could be.
Perhaps seeing this. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
That's it, after you.
I've seen Blue seeming somewhat suspicious. I might sort of look over at the two of them and be like, you should probably know that Vanta is the reason we have been granted this reprieve from Strahd. She's the reason he's in Ravenloft, bound in a doll.
And I turn to Blue and say, she says, they're friends.
The dragon prowls towards where you're floating, Vanta, its long neck snaking up towards you. Tomodachi. And You calm the horses, Esmeralda, and starts to make your way once more through the rapidly darkening woods back towards the hilltop manse of Argynvostholtz and Sanctuary. You arrive. Yes, Fanta.
I was going to say if actually there might be time, I'm assuming, when we get there, but Fanta has a question for Esmeralda and Asara.
Please.
And also Emma does too. You have 2 new friends, but what of our old ones?
They're still alive.
Krieg and Zeneca. What did Esmeralda say, sorry?
Oh no, immediately allay your fears, they are both still alive.
I feel like I would have felt them if they'd passed through my queen's realm.
Well, Krieg is first knight to the Arakakra Bird Queen.
Seems like a very busy position.
Very busy indeed.
And Xenakis is God knows where.
I honestly thought you were going to say God. Just full stop.
He ascended.
That would have. He has ascended to
Xenakis is God now.
Actually, no. What? Hang on. I think Vanta has like got a slightly tenuous connection to this part of the material plane. She's just like Xenakis is God.
I knew it this
No.
whole time.
You can choose to.
No.
No.
Don't know where he went. Look at your ball of fluff.
I'll get the other
And
one if you want it.
don't know when he'll be back.
Chat knows.
Just a perfect Q-tip in your background.
Yeah.
Pass. That's what they're saying. Vanta just says, well, if they're not here, then I'm here for you two. You two and your new friends.
Asara's gonna reach up and to grab Vanta's hand for a second and just be like, and we are very glad you're here. Not that we don't love our new friends.
Edgar gives a
Vanta
wave.
says, hello,
Erk sort of
Edgar.
looks behind him like you're talking to someone else.
Oh.
Oh,
Hello, Edgar. We're talking about you right now.
all good things. All good things. Vanta, please.
But Asara, I'm also glad to be here because we never got to say goodbye.
You were just gone.
And you were in the woods somewhere turning into a werewolf.
Yeah, that's not resolved.
Oh, okay, I understand. Well, then it's a good thing I came. Tell me what is happening and where the hell we are. Sorry, where in the hells we are.
Well, I have a curse, and Xenakis went to go fix it without asking if I wanted him to go fix it. And that's the emotional state of things. Urk was a rock. Now he's not.
Not.
Statuesque.
Yes. A very handsome rock. And Edgar kind of found us. And he's just has quite the disposition.
Swapped one for another. Hi, Edgar.
Hello, Lady Vanta.
Has it gone? Has it gone? You are still there.
Oh, smart.
Oh, hello.
So that's the state of things.
Well, I'll follow you anywhere, and it feels like we have just arrived somewhere.
I forget actually. Emma, are you in this Roll20? Is it the same one? I can't remember if it's the same one.
Is it the same one? Because I have Roll20 like kind of waiting.
It's
the Curse of
not
Strahd one?
Curse of Strahd, it's Barovia and
It
Beyond.
is a new one. Okay.
I am
So,
not in this one. No.
Yeah. I mean, we're not doing any moment by moment
okay.
maps today. So
You can just. I'll have a look on the Twitch.
if you got stream,
any
it's fine.
maps or anything
It's
comes up.
plenty. So, you, my friends, are making your way through the woods back towards Argynvostholt. And let me just quickly sort something out here. As you rise up through the trees and they start thinning out towards the peak of the hill, you once again are treated to the view of the river valley of Berez and the swamp and all the murk and mire down below Argynvostholt and the ruins of Berez, where one Baba Lysaga was sent packing, but not defeated.
So close.
And as I'll say, Vanta, you kind of drift over there, wanting to have a look down on the ruins of Berez once more. And you see the strangest thing. Parts of the swamp are breaking off, shifting, moving up the hill. And the rest of you, as you dismount from Esmeralda's wagon, can feel the faintest tremor in the ground. And we are treated to a view that the characters do not have, as we see a group of very angry, upset-looking Mapak scurrying along the floor of the valley, running up to the skirts of a bent old wizened hag.
Oh boy.
I'm glad that you came to find me, little ones. We shall avenge your interrupted rituals and avenge what they did to my little corner of the valley. And they have my baby. Now go. Go! And you see her place gnarled, twisted fingers, joints swollen with arthritis, and long, jagged nails clawing into the soft, almost spongy bark of the trees rising up out of the swamp waters down in the flooded valley of Berez. And as a dark, crackling energy leaves her palms into the trunks of the trees, there is a shift and a movement as these mangrove-like trees uproot themselves and start to purposefully stride up the steep hill towards the ruined mansion on the top. You can do something before they arrive, but there are 3 of these creatures powering up the hill towards you, long tendrils and vines dripping off them, moss and ferns growing off their bark, extra to their own leaves and branches, as they come up the hill towards you.
How
Edgar.
much of this character sheet ages?
Edgar, what do you do?
Everyone. Ready your weapons. I do not
Yes?
seem pleased with what we performed.
Eric, what are you doing?
Drawing my weapon, getting ready. I was actually having a look to see if I could cast any spells, but yeah.
Is there anything you can do from a distance?
Spike growth. It were 20-foot radius centered on a point within a range of twist and sprouts, hard spikes, thorns. Area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. Creature moves in it. Takes 2d4 piercing damage every 5 feet it travels.
Nice. What's the radius on that?
20-foot radius.
Okay, thank you.
Range is 150 foot.
Thank you. Let me grab these bad boys here. Rawr. And get over there as well. Right, okay, there is a turn order. Please add yourselves. Let me quickly get a ghost for Vanta. Ghost.
I'm not in the roll 20. But
Yeah, so,
I rolled.
Yeah, let me know and then I will just do it this
I rolled
way.
3.
Okay, look. 80s rule. Good to see you again, friend. Not good. Not good. Back on it. Back on it. Okay. There you are, spooky lady. Okay. I am zoomed way far out here. Let me jump in here. And add you. Okay. So, sorry, what was yours, Vanta?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay. And Esmeralda and Asari, you want to add yours in there?
I cannot.
What?
I'm not allowed.
What are you talking about?
You sounded like a ghost. Roll that again.
Okay, look. Hey, try now.
That's reason more like me.
Okay.
Sound.
Asari, is yours okay?
Yes, I'm sorry. I couldn't find myself for a second.
Oh yeah, back at Argynvost. Ooh, these are also very slow, Vanta, don't worry.
Okay.
Ugh, not cute.
Oh no. Let's see here. Now with let's see here. With this battle going on here, Vanta, as our special guest and welcoming you back to the stream after so long, would you like some Vistani battle music?
My god, yeah. That'd be really fun.
I can find it. I always forget which bloody sunset it's in. I can't
The
find it.
Vistani soundset is really good for just like any like lively city as well.
True.
Mm.
This is a little different though. I think you've heard it before,
Oh.
right? Did you miss it before?
I probably have. Let's hear it.
Oh, and we
I'll know
have
it if I know.
a certain sneaky rogue thief giving you an inspiration crystal, Vanta.
Eileen!
Some sneaky.
Use it. You can't take it with you. Okay. There we go. Oh, and I saw another one there. For Urk, thank you, Daisy. You got daisies in your corner there, mate.
Thank you, Daisy.
Oh, now you've all got bloody crystals. Grr. Except poor little me. Anyone with lots of dream pies out there?
Louis, it's for you.
Okay. Where is this damn
I have something
music?
for you, John.
You just about to flip me off.
Did that work? No, it didn't.
Nope.
I was trying to make you hydrate.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I should go into this battle fully hydrated. There we go.
Nice.
Oh look, I too have a crystal. Versus, I brought that on myself.
One
Didn't
disadvantage.
I? Disadvantage for me. Baron Dragon immediately jumping in with the same threat. Yes, I see how this is going.
Thank you, Tabby. Love you back.
All right. Yeah, there it is. Eric, is this your first time with the battle music?
I believe so, yeah.
Yes, it is. As
Pretty jazzy.
A preemptive, you're welcome. Okay, as you line up across the top of the hill, these large plant-like creatures tear up. And battle is joined as they come running towards you. Towards the top of the hill here, and you prepare yourselves to meet them head on. Okay, so let us get this in order. Asara Bell, fastest out the gates. How about it?
Woo! I am going to pull out my short bow and aim for this boy over here right in front of me.
Yep.
That's gonna be 11 to hit.
Misses, I'm afraid.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to give myself steady aim.
Okay.
And I'm gonna back up a little.
Back up. Yes, you do have a mansion
That's
behind
gonna
you.
be-
That is a possibility.
Just phase through Vanta. And that's gonna be me.
Yes. Yes, cat. Go.
Seduxy dance.
Not enjoy that.
All right. Okay. So thank you very much. Don't you have 2 attacks, Asara?
I'm sorry?
Don't you have 2 attacks?
I do.
Thank you. Shoot again. Shoot again.
I have 2 weapon fighting, but I'm using the short bow, so I think I need to use both my hands for that.
When it says on the top of the actions tab, when it says attacks, does it say 2?
No,
Just 1?
it just says 1.
Oh, cool. Poor rogue. Okay, thank you. Right, that's a cat, indeed. Okay, so that brings us to Esmeralda d'Avenir.
How far away?
Okay, next.
I'm not sure I understand the scale of this.
They're just clawing their way up the sodden turf of the hillside, up from the flooded marsh below, and
How fast are they moving? And will they get to us within the next round?
They will, yes, yeah. They're dashing to get up there, and so they're going at 60 feet.
Okay. In that case, this is going to be a prep round. I am going to cast Mirror Image on myself.
Okay, doke.
I'm going to activate Blade Song. That's my action, bonus action, and I am going to get out of my wagon.
Okay.
And I guess move a little towards them.
So what was the last bit? Something towards them?
I move a little towards them. I'm ready to get hit on. I am ready for this.
Yes.
I'm ready to chop some trees.
Yes.
For anchor.
Lumberjacks.
I don't have a hatchet. Oh, I do.
Thank you.
Axe. Excellent. That's what I'm
Erk,
doing.
what are you and Blue doing? Edgar, you're on deck.
So I'm going to use the Dragon Wing longbow to try and fire at the one on the right. Does a 28 hit,
Very much so.
4 damage, and I get a second attack.
Did 4
I'm
damage?
gonna do this. 4 damage, yep.
Okay, thank you.
And for my second attack, I'm going to do the same again.
What do you see Erk draw a very elaborate looking bow from his back, and as he pulls back in the air just between the 2 limbs of it, a magical arrow appears and then goes flying out towards the creature. Second attack.
Does a 26 hit,
Very much so. Boom, boom.
and a 9 damage.
9, nice. Okay. So yes, the two magical arrows impact against the thing as it's clawing its way up the hillside towards you, and it does not stop or slow, but it is wounded by that. Okay, thank you. Anything else?
I'm going to jump backwards.
Okay. Yes, you jump back out of the way, and as they come clambering up there, Edgar Phalem.
Yes. Yeah. I like pat the mushroom, his little mushroom hat. Now, Sporlax, now's not the time to fear any ghosts around here. It's fungus time.
It's fungus time!
Ah, splendid. And
This is easier with the music.
like, empower his staff with shillelagh.
Okay, so
That'll be it.
noted. Okay. So yes, the spores swirl around you, and then go into the staff, and it starts glowing with that druidic magic. All right. Thank you. Now it is their turn, but they still need to clamber and scramble up the slippery, muddy hillside. You can just see they're just like punching these branches into the ground and clawing up, and you see they've got these multiple mangrove-like roots going off to the sides and down to the edges, and they're just using that just to climb up fast through, as if there's no holding them back on this slippy hillside. Let me give you the full view here, because it's fantastic. We just hide away the secrets. Now, Edgar, you've heard tell of these kind of creatures before. They're usually grove guardians. They're usually used by good druids to look after and take care of sacred sites, but they've clearly been corrupted by Baba Lysaga's magic. And these gnarled roots reaching deep into the muck act as legs for this group of trees conjoined into one sentient being. So here he is. Rawr. No, there's multiple legs, kind of like almost like a big tree spider kind of thing. It's just like,
It looks like something from Dave the Triptid.
He looks like a germ.
I like his Jabba the Hutt looking face.
all right. Now, they do need to dash again to get close up to you, but they do, as they get to the end of their turn, you just see these roots curving up over the edge like a spider coming out of a pipe, and it's like this lurch over. You can just see kind of corruption oozing from all of the cracks in the back, and their mouths are just like dripping black ichor as they pull themselves up and start to advance on you and advance on the building with their massive limbs flailing dangerously. Okay, so Vanta.
Hello.
Hi.
I would like to. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Great. So,
Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a good time. Yeah.
just checking that. I'm that blue ghost, aren't I?
Yes.
Cool. Then what I would like to do is I would first like to cast Beacon of Hope. This spell bestows hope and vitality, so I choose everyone. For the duration, each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws.
Nice.
And when it is healed, it regains maximum number of hit points.
Nice.
Do you guys have a cleric in here? Are any of you clerics?
Nope.
No? Neat! Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm here. Yeah. So,
The floof. The floof.
he's got boba foam on his face because he tried to drink my drink. He is obsessed with food. Right, so once I've done that...
Arrest him.
Action. Okay. I am going to... Yeah, so as a bonus action, I am going to regain the spell slot I just used.
Nice.
So that I'm full, and I can, if someone drops down dead, I can now bring back 3
Just in
people.
case.
Just in case.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Hopefully it doesn't come to that.
Thank
This
you.
is not encouragement, John.
Actually, I will move. I'll move behind Edgar and Asara if I can.
Okay. They're right up on you now, so like, they're so huge, right? And they're like this conglomeration of various trees, so they're basically just like all up against all of you there. Okay.
Sure. I'll get as far away from them as I can to maintain my low HP.
Okay. Asara Bell, top of the round. Oh, wait, sorry. Just as we get to the end of the round and get to the top of the round, one of them just shakes, like, and there's a rattling of branches, and then there's a buzzing sound. And as these are swamp creatures, you see. I wish Krieg was here to enjoy this, but you see billowing up out of a knothole in the edge of the tree's structure and, like, you know, knotted together form. A cloud of mosquitoes billows up and comes charging out of the thing and comes out and attacks you, Esmeralda. Hello. Look at this delightful token. just catch all bug token.
All the bugs.
All the bugs.
Alright. Not me, bro. Bros.
So-
No, it's ladies, because isn't the only female ones fight, right? I'm not the ladies.
Gorgeous girls. Ladies.
Okay, here it comes.
Gorgeous girls. Use the same tokens for all those.
Natural 1. There goes my disadvantage, though. Ha ha
I want
ha.
my undead blood.
Apparently. Alright. So yes, there's this cloud of mosquitoes just billowing around Esmeralda, and she's just like trying to dodge out the way and avoid getting bitten, and does. Congratulations. Okay. Let me shove them in the order there, and yep, that's in the right spot. Okay, and that brings us to Asara Bell, as promised.
Okay.
Esmeralda, you're next.
So, I am gonna second burst in as the first short bow, and I got an 11 again.
Oh, bad luck.
But it does give me advantage on my. I did steady aim last time, so it gives me advantage. So
There you
hold
go.
on.
Take it.
22.
Ah!
Nice.
You're shooting the southern one, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
The southerly.
The southern
creep.
bell from Asara Bell.
Yeah. It's
Well,
gonna
I
be
declare.
7,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna do my sneak attack.
Snake attack.
My sneak attack, and it's gonna be 19 total.
I made a critical error there, because I was using the dice roller from in Roll20 there. When today I finally received, mostly my own fault, I finally received my physical rewards from the Critical Role Kickstarter. So I have my beautiful Critical Role dice now.
Amazing! I backed it, but I only backed it at a level that was like, you didn't get anything, you just got the satisfaction for helping it.
And I helped. Yeah. I got the cool slide from the animation process, the design process.
Oh,
It's just
no!
gonna disappear.
It's too flat.
There you go.
Ta-da!
Is that cool? Like one of those design
That's cool.
slides. Yeah, like it's got serial number stuff. It's very cool.
Oh, wow.
And then yes, the aforementioned beanie, but that's Mason's thing, and I'm not allowed. So-
I mean, you can at least model it once. He's like,
We're
yes.
needed.
He only needed a little nudge.
Yeah.
there's a cool pack of cards as well. It's got the
Oh,
Browoods.
cool.
Mason's
It's
straightening his
over
beanie. He's
boy now.
preparing for battle.
I'll let my
Over the
Aw.
yeah.
John's the new beanie boy.
What?
Oh, that looks so cool!
With the with the
I love
headphones.
it. Especially the headphones.
There you go.
Little point
As you can
too.
do.
Walks back in.
Oh, actually, something I read
Heck yeah.
just today was the Mighty Nine Origins gesture.
Nice.
Really
There
good.
you
The art's brilliant.
Cool. Okay, let's just focus on what we're doing here. This is gonna be very hot. I'm gonna stop. Okay. Right. So. Also, turn my speakers down, my headphones down. Okay. So, Yeah, finally 80s roll. I thought they hadn't delivered it properly, but it was me being an idiot, so it's okay. I was happy about that. Sorry,
Sorry, about you being an idiot.
No, that was that rather than them. I thought they disappeared into the ether, so I was happy about that. Asara, Belle, you what was the damage on that attack then?
19.
Oof.
And
Jeez.
I am going to give myself steady aim again.
Okay.
And that's me.
Thank you. Esmeralda Avenir.
Yeah. So if I go up over here.
Urk, you on deck.
You?
And don't forget your dragon.
In theory, if I cast a spell on this way, can I hit all 3?
Yes.
Lovely. I will do that, and I'll
Is
cast
it like
lightning
a
bolt.
5 foot thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so crackling energy erupts from your Vistani palm.
They are all going to need to make a Dex 16 saving throw.
Hang on, let me do the sound effects first.
Oh, wait, sound effects! Yay!
There it goes. Dex saving throw.
Palpatine gets channeled.
Dex saving throw. The swarm of mosquitoes. 4. That'll be a no. And I don't know what's happening. I'm failing saving throws. The mangrove.
Dex because they're very large, right?
Mangrove tree ants. The one closest to you. 9. And the other one. Natural 20 for an 18.
Okay, that's okay. At least the 2 that get full damage, they get 25 lightning. So some of them are not resistant.
Let me double check. Sorry, the music's too good. We'll get distracted.
Understandable.
So I just saw one of their features here. Tiny spies. The mangrove tree ants can communicate with mosquitoes as if they shared a language. The mosquitoes alert the tree ants to the presence of intruders.
Wow.
There you go. Little mosquito spies. Now, Emma, now that we've got you back, I think it's only fair that all of these mosquitoes are now wearing little red berries.
Revolution.
Spies.
Revolution.
Revolutions.
They've been in the stocks for far too
Rise up, my friends.
long.
Okay.
Rise up when you're living on your knees, you rise up.
What was the damage there?
25 lightning.
And then halved for the big guy, right?
That's the
The
big
one
guy.
that passed, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is no resistance there, which is the good news. Okay, so this one, which as yet was undamaged, gets that 25. These are very damp trees, mangrove trees, so the lightning just crackles throughout the whole surface, and they're just completely like illuminated from within. It's like
This gives us like that zapper thing when you go through.
destroy. By the speaking of destroy, those mosquitoes are all completely. It was like bugs zapper. It's like
Yes.
they're
So
completely
satisfying.
destroyed. And the one down here took 12. Was half to 12, right? Boom. Oh, right. Thank you. And
Second attack.
if you must.
I was.
Well, no, because you could sing a spell, right?
But I have 2 attacks.
If you take the
I
attack
cast one
action,
spell, right?
if you take the attack action, yeah, you can take the attack action or cast a spell.
I thought. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
In that case.
What's the casting time? What's the casting time on the lightning?
1 action.
Okay, yeah, so that's the full action.
Okay, that's fine. Let me see if I can do anything else then.
Hey, Charlie, my friend. Thanks for the sub before.
I'm good.
Look, it's Fanta Blackspire. So, you're done?
Yeah, I am.
Urk, go, go, go!
Longbow again. Ooh, does a 14 hit?
It misses, I'm afraid, just.
Okay, second attack. Does a 15 hit?
Just hits, just enough.
Nice. And we got 6 damage.
Nice, okay. Another eldritch blast from the bow strikes into the creature, which roars. And actually, looking at you and with your draconic companion, it actually screams out in draconic, Stay there, little one. Smash, crash, destroy. Thank you, Songscape. With the exploding songs in the background. Okay, so it is coming after you there, Urk. Okay, and are you doing anything with Blue?
Yeah, can Blue attack with a bite attack?
Indeed. Which one?
I'm just double checking. Bite melee weapon attack plus 3 PB to hit, reach 5 foot, 1 target. 1d6 plus PB piercing damage.
Okay.
So what do I need to roll?
PB is your proficiency bonus, which is +4.
Okay.
Hang on, let me quickly grab it so I can double check for you. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So yeah, so it's a d20 plus 7 to hit, and then a d6 plus 4 for damage.
Okay, does an 18 hit?
It does indeed.
10 damage.
Nice. Okay, so yes, Blue takes to the sky and swoops around towards the large tree creature, and as it lunges in for the attack, it just bites off a big chunk of spongy bark and spits it down the hillside, and does that damage. Nice. All right. Thank you. And that's all your turn. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Edgar Phelan.
Edgar yoinks one of the spores floating around him and whispers to it, and it starts to crackle with necrotic energy. And he like throws it up to Sporlax. He's like, "Now hit a home run, Sporlax." And Sporlax whacks it towards one of the plant pieces
With his tail, yeah.
and it is infused with blight as it hits the one that's been getting hit the most. I'm assuming.
Yep, the lower one. Yep.
Yep, the lower one. So, if it counts as a magical plant, it's gonna be making a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Constitution saving throw with disadvantage. Noted. Boop. How'd I go? That is a 6. It would have been a 23, but it's a 6.
And with that, it is taken 64 necrotic damage.
Okay, yeah, you just see this little mote of light just go screeching across and against the creature, and then there's those telltale black tendrils of rot and corruption spread throughout this already rather rotten tree creature, and you see it just throw its head back. No, why? And just like, yeah, in a very, very bad way. And it is bloodied. Anything else?
Okay, awesome. And that will be it for Yep.
All right. Okay. The creature is going to have its turn. Yay, they live.
Another round.
Okay, Esmeralda, the one just comes flailing at you with those massive branches. First one.
Ready?
18.
Misses.
Second one. 20.
Misses.
Ah, damn it. What's your AC?
Yay. 22.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are actually fairly bad rolls, so I can hit you. I just haven't yet.
Okay, I've got plans for that.
All right.
I
So
have a system in place.
yeah, I think you're just
I
kind
have
of
plan B to plan C.
you're like parkouring through the branches as they're just like swooping around. You just like
Yes.
whoop, do a little somersault, jump over one, and like duck under another.
100%.
Like throw yourself back, like whoop, and
So
come
very
back in. Like,
graceful.
okay, that is a fat
And it's just
AC.
music in my head.
Indeed. Okay, right. The other one is going for you, Vanta. As you're hovering in the air, it's just like, and It's like it looks at your spectral form. It's like, you're supposed to be on our side. And does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Okay, you take 22 damage. Slam.
Okay.
And then another branch comes swooping round towards Blue, I'm afraid, Urk. As a 19 hits, right? Yes. Yes, AC is 18, so just hits. Only just. AC is 5 plus 5 times your ranger level. 5 times 5 times your ranger level, so it's got 50. 50 HP, yeah?
Yep.
I think I put that on the token. No, I didn't. I'm not that clever. Okay. 50. There we go. Right. Let me keep track of that there for you. So, yeah, it slams around trying to smash this dragon that's biting a chunk out of it. And smack. Only gets a 10. Misses. Oh, I have to roll the damage on the first one, though. Sorry. 19 bludgeoning damage. Blue. Emma, did you see the inadvertent pun that Apsy did there?
Wait, no, I have to check.
Because he doesn't speak Draconic, like Japanese like we do, but he called his green dragon blue, which is a very Japanese thing to do.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Perfect. Perfect.
I love that.
They call green apples blue apples.
Yeah, and the green light to
The
cross
green
the
light.
road
Yeah.
with blue light.
It's like it's blue, let's go. I'm like, what? Okay.
Oh my god.
So yeah, bit of a slam. One of the big branches just catches Blue as he tries to swoop down underneath where it's swinging around, not managing to get out of the way in time. And so you got back into the fight here. Lanter's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to use my Channel Divinity to cast Twilight Sanctuary as my action.
This is where I'm about to find out why Sly Flourish bans Twilight Clerics from his game. Yes,
You really are. As an action, I present my holy symbol. A sphere of twilight emanates from around me. It sparkles, it glitters, it's ghostly. The sphere is centered on me. It has a 30-foot radius. So, whenever a creature, including me, ends its turn in the sphere, for 1 minute, I can grant one of these benefits. Either 1d6 plus 8 temporary HP, which is the one I'm going to use, or something else. So, people remember this. 1d6 plus 8 temporary HP if you hang out around me and finish your turn near me.
Notice.
And yes, because I have Beacon of Hope open, that is going to be max healing. Enjoy that. Now, this sort of twilight sphere emanates around me, and now as a bonus action, I'm going to do spiritual weapons. I'm going to cast a spell. And I'll do that. Actually, I'll do that at 3rd level, just to make it a bit spicy. So, these ravens all begin to coalesce behind Vanta, and I'm going to waft, like hover over towards the tree people. Yeah, I'll go to the one that's closest to me.
Okay.
Also because that one looks to be on its last leg.
Yeah, the one just hit you.
Yeah. And I am going to...
Yeah, just see like big chunks of it are like just blackening and falling off onto the hillside. As this spell of it is just racking through it.
Cool. So I'm going to do a melee... You can make a melee spell attack against the creature. So I'm going to roll. I think this is going to hit, but I have advantage, so I'm going to use it.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural 20! If you've got to let them fly, folks, let them fly.
27.
So yeah, double the dice.
Thank you, Aileen. So the way you do it is you roll double dice?
Yeah.
Is that it? Okay, cool.
More
So,
click,
when I hit, and now let me just tell you one more thing, because, where is it? when I hit a creature with a weapon attack, I can cause the attack to deal an extra 1d8 radiant damage.
Nice.
Nice. Although, I suppose, would you consider this a weapon attack? Because it's a spiritual weapon, but it is magical.
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
It looks like ravens with really sharp claws.
Okay, nice.
That just kind of swarm it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, then
it's
I'll
fine.
do it.
Yeah, go for it.
2, 3, 6, 7. So that's the spell. Extra d8 is 11. Plus 13. No, 12.
Lady Vanta Blackspire,
Is-
welcome back to Barovia. Tell me what happens.
Okay, so as these like ravens begin to swarm around them, around this tree-ent creature, ghostly thing, from within their kind of black wings, you see like it kind of forms like a shroud. You just see little bursts of light just kind of beaming through, and then it just explodes outward in like foliage and leaves and
Yeah.
black fungal stuff.
Right, and all the ravens just explode out as well. It's like goes slow
Yeah,
motion.
exactly.
A couple of doves appear from now somewhere.
Yeah,
and yep.
yeah, I do see that Esmeralda is a bit far away from me, so I would like to move so that I'm kind of in the middle of everyone, just a little bit more, so
Sure.
that they can get into the Twilight Sanctuary if they need to.
Yep, no problem. That one has gone tumbling, just like slowly, like timber falls backwards, and then just starts rolling down the hillside back towards the swamp from whence it came. And yeah, it's losing parts as it goes. Okay, boom, done and done. Oh, giant
I'll
cross.
just shout out, if you need healing, come and stand near me.
Okay, you run
Just
over
in
to that
case.
one. Thank you. Asara Bell. As on deck.
So I am going to shoot the not dead boy, the not murdered by Vanta boy. Ooh, if my D&D Beyond would participate, show up to class today. All right, I got a 16.
That hits. You're shooting, right?
It's
Okay.
I gave myself advantage. Hold
Yep,
on.
advantage.
I might get a natural 20. Who knows? Nope,
knows?
24 though.
That's better.
I got a 6 for damage there, and I do my sneaky snake attack.
This will be a good luck. Okay,
28 altogether.
nice. So yeah, as that feathered arrow
And I will use my
just
bonus action to give myself steady aim.
drives deep into the creature, you slowly gain your balance and your eyes narrow and you focus on its movements, ready to strike it again. All right, thank you. Esmeralda, Urk on deck.
Yep. Let's see. I'm going to just start whacking at this thing next to me. So my first attack. I will. It's a tree. I don't want to poke it. I'll go in with my hand axe. My first attack. 16.
Hits.
Okay, so that's going to be 4 slashing. Ha!
Every little helps. Okay.
Yep. And then I'm going to do for the second part of that. I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Oof. We lost you there, sorry. What's going on?
Oh, I rolled a 15 on Firebolt.
15?
Does it hit?
Okay, that just hits, yes.
Yay! Okay, so that's going to be 11 fire damage.
Nice.
And then for my second
Unfortunately,
attack, I have this.
The damp, spongy wood is not overly affected by the fire, but it does still do what it does.
Okay.
What it says on the
It's the
text.
principle of the thing. I'm trying to send a message.
Indeed.
And then I'm going to whack at it also with my short sword, I guess.
Mm-hmm. The offhand. But wasn't the spell the bonus action?
Cantrip. And because I have that ability, I can
yeah,
cast
yeah,
from
yeah.
my
But doesn't
Yeah.
use up your bonus action?
I have 2 attacks because I'm a fighter.
Okay, cool.
So that's going to be. Do it. Plus, I'm going to use a superiority dice.
Okay.
to add 1d6 to that damage. 6. For a total of 16, I guess, unless there's resistance to it. And I'm also going to turn that into a goading attack. So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. Yeah, I typed it in chat there, but yes, we are giving away the cool supplement to give you extra encounters and lore for Barovia from CGRPG for the giveaway. Excuse me. If you are a GM or know a GM that would appreciate that, jump on in and good luck. Wisdom saving throw. Boop. Natural 1.
So it now has disadvantage in all attack rolls against targets other than me until the end of my next turn.
Noted.
I'm just there being like, come at me, bro, I dare you.
Smug with your 22.
I mean,
right.
yeah.
Okay, Urk, what you doing?
Urk casts Wind Wall, so he pushes his hands out in front of him, and the force of the hand push is somehow magnified, and then suddenly just a cascade of wind appears in front of this tree, and it's got to roll a strength saving throw.
Okay. Oh, it's a strong boy. Huh. 16?
Okay, so 16 you take half the damage because the save was 14, so the damage is 6.
Noted. So yeah, just this howling gale just goes, but you just see it like dive its roots into the ground, hold strong against the buffeting wind, but you do see the way its branches are being flailed around and knocked into each other, but there is some damage there and broken limbs. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to back away from the tree a bit.
Okay, and you shout for blues or anything?
Blue, yep, let's do another bite attack.
Okay. So the dragon comes swooping up from the south there, defending its ancestral home once again.
I'm taking it 11 doesn't hit.
Afraid not, no. The creature just like moves out of the way as the dragon swoops in. Okay. Edgar, Phelan.
Yes, okay. So, Edgar will head towards the last plant creature.
Yep.
Next to Vanta. And he will swing at the root of this giant tree with his staff, empowered by Shillelagh, however. That'll be 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. And so,
Clunk.
with that, that's going to be 13 damage.
Nice. Okay, so yes, the Shillelagh crunches into the roots of the tree and badly breaks one of the roots off.
And
This one is
with
also
that will
bloodied.
end his turn.
Chop down the tree!
No.
Oh, right.
Good job.
You. Okay. This large beast, although being attacked on all sides, feels strangely compelled to go for Esmeralda as those huge branches go whooshing through the air towards her.
Can it also make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yes. 17?
It passed.
Ah, sorry. That's spores.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Esmeralda, let me try and get you at least once. Ah. Nope. And 25. Yeah.
Shields. It misses.
What was that from?
Shield.
Okay. So yeah, this
Wait,
one
sorry,
first.
I take that back. I actually need to figure out if because I have mirror image up. That's true. So actually, it needs to roll a d20 to
Okay.
figure out if it hits me in the first place.
I'm going to be using my critical roll dice for the first time properly. I've rolled it a few times, but this is the first time properly.
Plan B, plan C. This is plan B.
14.
So I think, yeah, it's a duplicate.
Okay.
Yay!
So yeah,
Yay!
it roars triumphantly as this huge limb just goes slam down on the. And is it destroyed? Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah, and I have 2 other duplicates left, so there are 3 of me instead of 4.
Okay, so yeah, it just like slams down and it looks up triumphantly and just there's just nothing in the mud.
I'm just
where
like leaning against a tree, being like,
expecting a broken body there, but it's okay, thank you. Which brings us to Vanta's turn.
Hello, I am Vanta. Does anybody look injured?
Not very.
Nope.
Not very. Real. Okay,
Pretty
well
healthy.
then.
The dragon.
The dragon? Okay, that's fine. Is the dragon within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Just cool. At the end of its next turn, if it wants to, it can take back 1d6 plus 8 at full HP. So that'll be 14 points of healing.
Cool.
And I would like to. I was planning on healing, but what I'll do is I'll cast Fairy Fire on the tree ghost.
Okay, dex save.
It needs to make. Dexterity saving throw, please.
8.
8, good. So you guys, your attacks have advantage. It is now shedding a dim, sort of like dusk light, in very Vanta style. And I wonder if I have any bonus actions. You know
Sorry,
what?
next.
I'll just hit it again with my oh my god. Wait, is a spiritual weapon attack a bonus action?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, then I will hit it again with my spiritual weapon.
Go for it.
At advantage.
Ravens.
Ooh, okay, I need
Ravens
to
do like sparkly things. Not as much as my pies.
13.
Misses, I'm afraid. It's just like the big branches just flail around, drive away the crows as they come, the ravens as they come in. Okay.
That is okay.
Okay, Asara, go! Esmeralda next.
Sorry, I had to unmute myself. Okay. So I am going to go with the short bow. 12 to hit.
Misses, I'm
I give
afraid.
myself advantage.
You have the oh yeah, you do have it, yeah.
Okay, 26.
Hits with sneak attack.
So that's going to be 11 and 32 altogether.
Oof.
And I will use my bonus action to give myself steady aim.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, just massive, just like this single arrow. You didn't think it would do so much damage, but it just drives home dead Aussie gamer, giving me disadvantage like the gentleman that he is.
What a gentleman.
I shall remember.
thank you.
Alright. There we go. Good save, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so as the negative energy flows across me from the world of Dead Aussie Gamer, the arrow just plunges deep into the eye of this creature and it just like throws its head back. And Esmeralda.
My turn. I'm gonna keep hacking at this thing. And it's something quite similar to what I did last time, I'm pretty sure. So first up, head axe, think. 17.
Just going lumberjack. Okay, timber.
One penny of anger root at a time.
Okay,
which
go
is
for it.
gonna be 5 slashing.
Okay.
And I'm also going to take this opportunity to use another superiority dice
Yes.
to turn this into another goading attack because I
Okay, so-
want to be.
One of the roots spins around trying to knock you onto the ground so where it can slam its branches into you, but you nimbly skip over that, spin around and pirouette down with the axe, two-handed into it. And the superior ice does what, sorry?
So I add a d8 to the damage, and I also get to choose one of my maneuvers. So I'm going to do goading attack again. So now it also has to make the wisdom saving throw of DC 16.
Okay, Famio is asking about Sarah's advantage. She gave herself steady aim with the bonus action at the end of last round, which is what does that. Constitution saving throw?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, okay. Oop. 19.
It passes.
Aha.
That's okay. That's my first attack. So I'm going to go and same as last time. I don't really have any other good cantrips for this kind of thing. So I'm going to just firebolt 22. I'm guessing hits. So that's going to be 11 half to 5, I suppose. Again, sending a message.
It wasn't half before. It just
It
didn't.
wasn't-
It
never
didn't do.
mind.
I was saying it didn't do extra
Oh, it
damage.
didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
then
this
11.
thing definitely looks like it's on its last legs.
Great, because I would attack left. Short sword. Whatcha? 11
Oh, it
misses.
Good luck. It
And
does.
then shift around and I just flail wildly and everything.
lives. It lives.
I tried.
Wait, Esmeralda, did you roll with advantage?
I didn't roll an advantage. Do I get advantage?
Roll with
The
advantage. 'cause
the
it's
fairy
fire.
fire. Mhm.
That's true. I'll roll again. Does a 27 hit?
Yes, it does. And wait for the doggo. Stop. Go. Okay.
Okay, so that's going to be not a lot, but 7 piercing.
Okay. As Esmeralda ducks and weaves and vaults and pirouettes through the waving branches and the large limbs of sodden wood that are trying to pummel her and her duplicates into the hillside, she parkours one booted foot on a knot sticking out of the tree trunk, up high, planting a hand into the break of the wood and hauling herself up, and brings the short sword up, plunging it down into the face in the interior of the tree, and she rides it to the ground as it falls ponderously backwards.
Yay!
And is still and moving no more. So as
Yay!
just nice to all right, everyone, thank you. Well done, well done, well done. Now, as the creak of settling timber and the buzz of little disconsolate spy mosquitoes leaves us here on the side of the hill, you look down and see a bent-backed, cowled figure scuttling off into the swamps, shaking a gnarled fist at you. I'll get you next time, you bastards. And
The dog is gone, so that's at least not a problem.
You kind of work together to push the second one over the lip, and it rolls ponderously back down to the swampy ground below in the river valley, flooded in the base of the valley there. And you turn, and you just see waving coloured material and streamers out the windows of Argon Vostholt, and you hear in the distance raised voices, jubilant cheers, as all of your friends were watching this from the windows of the mansion at your back. And you are welcomed home with a spread, the like of which you have never seen. Everyone delights in having a ghostly form here at their dinner party. And Urk, you can't help but smile at yourself to see the old place so alive and vibrant and full of laughter and confidence and positivity after so long, and all of the trials that the Order of the Silver Dragon went through. And Mike Moans, hey, welcome. First time I think we've got to see you,
Hello.
my friend, with a raiding party of 34. Absolutely pleasure to have you here.
Welcome.
I hope you had
to
yourselves
our
a
realm.
wonderful, wonderful stream, and welcome in. It is an absolute pleasure. We are Phoenix Iwaki, and we are playing Barovia and Beyond, a homebrew Ravenloft campaign leading on from the end of our Curse of Strahd, as they are trying to reinstate the Ladies of the Fanes, the Archfey that were the old gods of this land, and they are trying to reinstate their powers and bring Barovia back to the material plane. It's moaning time. Welcome in, moaners. I don't know what the collective noun is, but welcome, raiders. It is an absolute pleasure. Nice to have you all here. I hope you're doing very, very well. Yes, a pleasure to have you here. Now, let me give a shout out here to our raiders. What was it? Get the spelling right here. Okay. Everyone, they were doing some Dungeons and Dragons too. What were you playing? I hope you had a fantastic time. And no, permadeath, at least. Okay, so as we look at this scene, there's the sound of joy, the sound of clinking plates and glasses as you're toasting each other and regaling them with the stories of everything that happened across on Yester Hill. And here, on the outskirts of your home sweet home. Oh, mini painting, nice. A Draconian rockstar band. Fanta, Emma. we know
awesome.
Draconian rock stars, don't we?
Oh,
They
indeed, we really do.
Chromatic Chaos, as voiced by Baby Metal. maybe. Okay, adds 20,000. Cool. I've not seen a D&D live play stream before. Thanks, Mike.
Oh, welcome.
Hi.
We play
Sorry.
a lot.
We do play a lot, and I hope you can join us again because we are actually wrapping up. So I'm sorry about that. But it's absolute pleasure to have you all here and welcome in. If you are not already, we have a giveaway. So this might be a very fortuitous timing for you to jump on in there. ! Enter to get your chance to win CZRPG, the DM's Guild bestsellers content for Barovia. Some of their fantastic extra content. Please do jump in on that and try your chances to win tonight's giveaway prize. And if you are not already, do consider giving us a follow. And you can jump in on our followers Discord, get all the news, what's going on here. We have tons of sessions and things going on all the time. A very exciting event coming up in 2 weeks at the start of February. Stick around for that as we are joined by the fantastic Satine Phoenix, Jason Charles Miller, Jameson Stone, Little Red Dot, Jeremy Cobb, Caustic Phoenix, Dreaded GM, Dead Aussie Gamer, who's over there lurking in chat somewhere, and Patch from Quest Junkies UK, Michelle from Phoenix Dice, and Kyle from Play Nerd Allies, as we have ourselves a fantastic charity stream for Jasper's Game Day with those amazing guests. Please, yes indeed, follow our emotes, absolutely. Treat yourself as you let those phoenixes fly. Now, thank you everybody. Let me leave the scene here as you look down on the sounds of joy and positivity and light as the candlelight flickers and illuminates the interior of Argon Vostholt. Lady Vanta, as midnight approaches, you feel an inescapable force pulling you away, your spectral form being drawn back to that stone throne in the bowels of Castle Ravenloft, where you are the sole protector, the sole jailer for the soul of one Count Strad von Zarovich. It's not a sudden...
I get a chance to say goodbye?
Yes, it's not a sudden thing. You do feel it starting to take effect. And turn to your friends.
I will say, friends, I must leave you soon, but do not worry, I am not lonely in the castle. I often beguile Strahd with my memories and tales of all of you. He has no choice but to listen, so...
Vicious.
It has been truly wonderful to see you all again. And remember, heed my grave tidings that, yes, when you do return to your main quest, time is of the essence. If I can ever join you again to aid, then I will. But for now, I must go.
And the
Yo.
spectral misty form of Lady Vanta Blackspire is drawn away straight through the wall and off as the raven flies in the direction of Castle Ravenloft. Yeah. And you, thankfully, look around at your safe friends and bed down for a long rest. As you enjoy the safety of Argynvost with the beacon of Argynvost bathing all in that silvery light, and you can enjoy a long rest, ready to wake up and face Barovia and all the horrors it still holds the next day as you awaken one level higher.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, it doesn't apply to me yet, does it?
I'm afraid not. This is the last one you had to wait for.
Okay. Yay!
Oh.
You two, Eric, I'm afraid. You are getting a head start. Emma has crawled away because I'm not changing scenes.
Emma turned into a
Nope.
cat.
Wild shape into Baz. Baz,
Yes, Shrek, how dare you?
Baz, roll for initiative.
Oh.
I'm not here.
Okay, everyone. So, let us go a quick wrap around here and see what everyone is up to before we say our goodbyes. If you are not already, please jump in the giveaway. We will draw the winner after we have finished saying what is going on. I shall go last because I've got lots to talk about. Eric, what are you streaming at the moment? What's going on with you, Apsy?
In real life?
Yeah, it was what you're streaming at the moment.
Battlefield, Halo, bits and pieces like that. But to be
Nice.
honest, I haven't really been streaming. D&D's been the sort of main effort on Twitch through you. So yeah,
It's a pleasure to have
really
you
just
here.
D&D.
And you will be joining us again for Candlekeep Mysteries on Saturday.
In 2 days, yeah, in 2 days
Yep.
we go again.
Looking forward to it. Okay, I have 2 other sessions between now and then, but hey. Vanta, Emma, what's going on?
So, you can see me in action as a little ambiguously fey creature on Fridays on this channel.
Next week?
Next week with our Chesenta's Tony campaign.
Yay.
Other than that, I don't have any streams lined up for this week. Our D&D game is still going offline, just recording the sessions for now, but those
Okay.
that might be changing in the future, so just watch the space.
Cool. Thank you. We will be back here Thursday evening, Friday morning, depending where you are in the world, as we dive back into the Feywild to carry on our Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign with the fantastic Asara, aka Stephanie, her fiancé Colby as the fairy witchlight hand, with the incredible DM Charlie as a warlock, and of course the lovely Scarlet Song from the College of Inspiration. And we will be diving back into the Feywild and trying out some of the incredible third-party content from our friend Frictionless Dan, and there will be a giveaway of his modules if you wanted to come and have a chance to grab that too. We've got giveaways going on all over the place. Jump in there and have your chance to win a next session as well. That will bring us around to later on Friday, when we are headed back to the Weird West and we continue our game of Deadlands as we are rootin' tootin' cowboys dealing with cultists and undead and other eldritch horrors in this alternative history of the US. Fantastic stuff with our friend Josh in the GM chair. Come see me as a player with a fake mustache and a hat to match. Now, then that will bring us around to Saturday. As I said before, Urk, aka Apsy, and myself will be jumping back into Candlekeep Mysteries with our friends from the Quebec podcast. And then that'll bring us all round to next week, when on Tuesday it's Rime of the Frost Maiden, and then Wednesday evening, Thursday morning, depending where you are, it is time for the Underdark as we go for Out of the Abyss one last time. So that is everything going on over here. As I said before, do stick around for the end screen and see all of the incredible lineup that we have for our charity stream the first weekend of February, from the 4th to the 7th. Do jump in there. If you're able, please donate to the great cause of Jasper's Game Day, the suicide prevention charity, and you will have your chance to win lots of fantastic prizes. I am in discussions with lots of nice partners who are going to be very generously be supporting us again, and you will have a chance. Every $5 will buy you a ticket in the giveaway, and there will be things from the fabulous World Anvil, Phoenix Dice, Hero Forge Minis, and CCRPG, and lots of other ones. Floofiest floofer. Is Baz using the computer, Vanta? we just got followed by the floofiest floofer, and that is Baz, I believe.
Is that you?
He's made himself a Twitch account. Thank you, Baz. Okay, thanks, Loof. And that is all that's going on for us. Do stick around. Yes, as I said, we are going to head on raiding, so let's go on as we jump in there. Do give the channel a follow. Show them all that love if you've got them. Let those phoenixes fly, and we will see. Let's see, who is...
Did you do the prize draw?
I'm about to. Don't worry. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, if I do manage to forget between now and then, do shout at me.
Hello, Chris. John, just before we wrap up, I will be opening my commissions again next week. So if anybody's interested, you can message me just to register interest, but I will make a post on the Discord.
Nice. Thank you. Okay, everyone. Very talented artist Emma here, who did our character portraits, apart from Urk at the moment, but will be remedied soon. I would like to bag one of those commission spots for Urk, please.
Yeah.
And, while we're at it, there is Emma's Twitter. Please jump on over there and give them a follow and jump in on the chance to get yourself some spectacular art. I'm going to enlarge the Lady Vanta art because we haven't seen it for a while. Beautiful. With the Amulet of Ravenkind. Boots. Okay, so yes, everyone do jump on over there. Commission's opening soon. All right, thank you, everybody. Now, yes, don't worry, Baron. I got it. I forgot earlier, so everyone's being making very certain that I don't forget again. And thank you very much for doing so. Right, okay, you've had long enough. I'm closing up these entries. Boop and boop. There they go. Okay, everyone, best of luck to you. Tonight's winner of the CZRPG Barovia content will be winging its way to... Silvra. I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry.
Silvra.
Congratulations, Silvra. Well done, and I hope that you enjoy or have a GM in your circle that will enjoy this fantastic... And there they are, they're still there. Congratulations. Nice to have you in chat still. Thank you for hanging out. And congratulations. I think it was our first time seeing you today, so welcome in. It's nice to be able to welcome you in with such a thing. Oh, there we go. And a follow to Boots. You're welcome follow. And a little party hat as well. Thank you, Mystique.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So, yes, do not fear if you do not win today. We will be giving away. CZRPG has very generously stepped up their support of the channel, and we are going to have wonderful giveaways every and a sub as well. Thank you, Silvra. Thank you so much. And we will be, giving away fantastic CZRPG stuff and frictionless Dave stuff and all kinds of things. Do stick around. As I said, watch out for that end screen, that amazing lineup that's coming up. I did put it on there, didn't I? Hang on, let me just check. I got nervous now. I did actually put the flyer on the end screen, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, good. That's good news. Okay, so yes, stick around there, and it is time for us to go, I'm afraid, but we will head on raiding. Let's see, who is on at the moment? None of our stream team buddies are on right now. Let us see who is... I think, yes. How about after all of the stress of that, of that combat and all the excitement of Lady Vanta Blackspire coming back to the campaign after so long, let's go and chill out with Lady Vanta Blackspire's good friend, the Baronade, and give him a hey hello. Raid the Baronade. It rhymes. All right. Thank you, everybody. Do stick around for the raid. Grab yourself some of those Dream Pie channel points for sticking around. If you've got them, let those phoenixes fly. But until next time, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi Nasai. Thank you, everyone. Oyasumi.
Oyasumi.